real quick. Step 1, take off the chrome cover off the front and the side. Then this is the turntable motor. As it spins, this turns this. So that should move fairly free. Put your finger in here and grab this arm. See that arm right there? That has to spring back freely. And this is spring loaded as well. Make sure that this pivot point is oiled and free and that thing moves freely at idle. Okay, then the next thing is take a little piece of Scotch-Brite and just scrub this until it's, get the shine off of it. Just move it, that's your turntable wheel. You want to clean that real good. The next thing is get up under here, and you want to do this with it playing a record. You'll want to get it up, playing a record, pull this out, pull that record out of the way while you're holding, and keep this from rejecting the record. Because if that goes in, it'll reject the record and you'll have to start this process over. You want to get a little bitty piece of this Scotch-Brite, just a piece of it, and the capstan, I don't know if you can see this, but the capstan is on the end, the shaft end of this. And you want to take a little piece of that Scotch-Brite and just hold it up against that capstan while it runs, and that will scrub that capstan clean. If that fails to work, get a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip and clean the capstan and clean the wheel. Alright? And all of that combined, one of those things should work. This needs to spin freely as well. If you flick that and it doesn't spin freely, then that shaft is gummed up, and you might shoot a little WD-40 right in there and work it, and that might free it up. Any oil that gets on the shaft will cause it to slip, and you don't want to get any oil in this opto coupler right here, because if that gets covered with oil, it'll miscount. So careful you don't get WD-40 down there. Shoot a little WD-40 right there and right there, just a bit, because if you use too much, it'll run down here and get on this opto. And this is the first thing you do, I'm sorry. And that should do it. End of game.